Hey, hello everyone. So in this video, I will be explaining the problem maximum average pass ratio. And trust me, this is a difficult problem because even if you have done everything correct, you can get a TLE like I did in the contest. In the contest, I wrote this code. My idea was 100% correct, but the implementation was not very efficient. I just missed one test case and I got TLE, so I spent the next one day to solve the problem, like what is the best way. Then I coded it. Actually, I just made a small change in this code and I beat all the 100% of the online submissions in C++. So I will be explaining in the end that why possibly what can be the reason of getting TLE in this solution, even if it is correct. So in this video, first I will explain you the idea how to solve this problem, and I will code it, and then I will tell you the difference between my previous code and current code. Okay, so let's continue. So basically what the problem is saying that I have been given classes and I have extra students and I have to maximize the ratio. Okay, I hope you have already read the problem well. So what my idea to solve this problem is that, for example, let's understand from this example. So this is a class 1 passing to send 2 total strength. In class 2 there are 3 students who can pass and 5 is the total and so on, and I have got 2 students. Okay, so what I will do is that I will take one class and I will see that, okay, what is the current ratio. I will get the ratio as 0.5. Okay, I will take another class, its ratio is 0.6, its another class ratio is 1.1. Okay, and now I will calculate another value that if I add one brilliant student into this class, then what will be the next ratio. So in this case the ratio will become 0.667. It is basically it will become 2 by 3, you know. So then I will in this case also I will add 3 by this ratio will become 0.6s, it will become basically 4 by 6, and this in this case it will become 1.0. Okay, now the interesting thing happens that I will calculate the total difference in the ratio before adding a one brilliant student and after. So in the case one I will be getting a difference of 0.16, and in second one I will be getting a 0.06, and in third case I will getting a 0.00. Okay, so tell me what will be the, by if I want to increase the net ratio, sum of ratio, then the best course of action will be to add that one brilliant student to this class, this first class, because in this way I will get the maximum gain. Okay, 0.16, and then it will change, and this then for next time the gain will become something else. So this is the idea. So to implement this idea I will be using a priority queue in which like this the one a class which can give me the best like delta gain. I will be using that class. I will be putting my brilliant student into that class and then putting that class back into the priority queue. So it will become more clear as I explain you as I code. So let's begin the coding part. Let me increase the font to 16 pixels. Okay, so what I am going to do is that first I will make a priority queue, priority underscore queue, and it will have a pair. Okay, pair, so double comma pair int okay, pq. Okay, so what this the first pair part of the pair is double. So double is basically this delta, the gain. Okay, the second element in this pair is int, that is basically the current number of students in that class who can pass and the total students. So that's what this represents. Now I will just do what I will just write for int. I will just pass a traverse through my classes vector, and I will what I will do is that I will just add it into my priority queue. So for int I is equal to 0, what I is equal to 0, I less than classes dot size I plus plus, and then what I will do is that I will just make a variable int pass. So these are the students who can pass the exam, classes I 0, and I will make another called total. It's not really necessary, but it makes it clearer to understand. Okay, 1. Okay, now what I will do is that I will calculate my delta. So double delta. So double delta will be what? So double delta will be pass plus 1 divided by total. Just let me make this bracket, total plus 1. Okay, subtracted by pass divided by total. Okay, so this will give me the difference. Okay, but there is one problem, that this is of integer type. Okay, so I have to typecast it into double. So to typecast it, I will just simply write double here, and so this will then become a double type, and so this will give me just in decimals. Okay, and now what I will do is that I will push this data, pq dot push into pq dot push this into my priority queue. So now the first part will be a delta. Delta is basically that, what I told you earlier, this gain. Okay, so in priority queue, now this for class 1 will be at the top. Okay, so that is the thing. And again, what I will do is that I will pass comma total. Okay, so I have pushed all my data into the priority queue. Now what I have to do is that I have to allot the brilliant students into my priority queue. So to do that, what I will do is that I will make a while loop, while extra students minus minus. So basically this means that as long as there are extra students, this while loop will continue. So first I will write my delta. Okay, so my delta will be, current delta will be, actually this is not necessary. So what I will do is that first I will write my pass. So pass will be same, pq dot what, pq dot top dot second dot first. Okay, so this means pass means that in this pair of the second element, first element. Okay, so I hope you are understanding it. Okay, so this will be my pass, and my total will be pq dot top dot second. So this will be my total element. Now what I will be doing is that, since at the top, so in the priority queue, what will happen, this thing will be at the top. Okay, class 1 will be at the top. So what I will do is that I will add one student to this, so that I will just add the brilliant student to this class. So pass plus plus and total plus plus. Okay, so this is what I have to do. Now what will happen is that it will become something else. It will become 2 comma 3. Okay, yes, 2 comma 3. And now what I will do is that I will just calculate another a new delta for this class. Okay, and push it back into my priority queue, and then see that which class is going to give me the maximum gain. Okay, so that is what I will be doing. So double new delta. So new delta will be nothing but this same thing. Just a second, just a second. uh, Sorry, so my just friend came. So this will be I have just copied this thing to calculate the new delta. So this is the new delta, and now what I will do is that I will uh, pop out this current class. Okay, so what I am doing here is that I am popping out this class, and then I am going to update this, push back this updated class into the priority queue. So first I have just pop it out, and then I will pq dot push comma what, new delta and pass comma total. Okay, so this will just keep on happening as long as my extra students. So what I'm doing, that I'm taking the class which is giving me the maximum gain, and I'm adding a brilliant student to that class, and then putting it back into the priority queue. Okay, now after this, what I will be doing is that I will just make, now my game is over, like I'm done. Now what I will do is that I will just make a variable called double ratio is equal to 0. In this I will just pop sum all the ratios that I am getting. So for that I will be doing a while is not pq dot empty as long as there is some classes in my priority queue. What I will do is that I will just add it to my ratio. So ratio plus equals to what? Double. So it has to be of double type. So double what? PQ dot top dot what? Second dot first divided by PQ dot top dot second dot second. uh I think this is it. Yes, okay. So this is the ratio of that after allotting all the brilliant student to the classes, and in the end, after that, I will just pop that current that class out of my priority queue, and in the end, what I will do is that I will return ratio divided by the total size of the classes. So classes dot size. So I hope I have not made any syntax error, and let's run this code and hope if it is working. Okay, it's working, so it's great. Now let's submit it. Okay, it's beating all the 100% of the solutions. So the idea to solve this problem is easy, but implementation. Now what I was doing wrong earlier was that in this case I am using this priority queue with pair double pair intent. Okay, earlier what I did was that I was using this vector, so priority queue vector double. So this was a costly operation. I checked on Google. It says that double takes more, it double is more expensive, and that's what I read on Stack Overflow, so you can have a look. So the idea is pretty simple. Just this is the implementation part. You can pause the video and watch it, and if you have understood the problem, please like the channel and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.